Welcome everyone, this is Zozo Stockwatch, and let's get ready for Friday, June 9th, last day of the trading week tomorrow in this summer. I'm calling it a summer market. It's not an official summer, but it's been trading like summertime. You get maybe one or two trades in the morning, and then it's just basically, dead in the afternoon. So we'll start in with a little news after hours. ENDP. FDA requests removal of OPTT for risks related to abuse, and you can see the reaction in ENDP after hours. So ENDP down in after hours. CS filed a Form F3 mixed security shelf. SNSS filed Form S3 200 million mixed shelf. Let's see what else. We had news from the British election, and it looks like the Conservatives to be the largest party, but short of majority in Parliament in the exit poll. And then the British pound dropped and plunged after the release of the exit poll results, and government will lose the majority. And as we said, the pound tumbled. And so this is your SPY after hours. It's an after hours 5-minute chart, and currently SPY is at the lows. And the overnight futures are starting out with some red. Little action in the futures tonight. We have the Dow futures down about 61, the S&P futures down about 7, and the NASDAQ futures down about 18. And that is in relation to the news out of Britain. And so we'll see what the morning's going to bring, and if it's all going to calm down. Dip buyers have just been coming in on every, down tick. So we'll see what they want to do with this going into the weekend for Friday and the overnight. Japan is not even open yet, so we'll see what they want to do. But as you can see, the SPY is moving down, and let me go ahead and bring up the calendar for you, so you can see what's going on for tomorrow in the economics. Tomorrow, well, actually, let's look at the overnight. We have economic information coming out of China around 9:30 p.m. our time, Eastern time. And then for tomorrow, we have a wholesale trade at 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. We have the Baker Hughes rig count, and that's at 1 p.m. We have some international information coming out from Britain and Italy. So, but that'll be out, in the wee hours of the night. So that's your economic. Not too much going on. Reminder: next week is the FOMC meeting and decision on rates, and also the meeting. After the meeting at 2:30, there is a presser for Janet Yellen. She'll take questions at 2:30 p.m. and that's the 13th and the 14th. So that's the Fed meeting. All right, so keep that in mind for next week. And let me see. NDP, we showed you that already. Okay, let's go through Zynga. Back to the news. Zynga had an upgrade by MS. Zynga. And so that popped in after hours on the upgrade from Morgan Stanley. As you can imagine, TVIX was up in after hours as on the British news, as he tried to type it in, TVIX. Okay, there we go. And there you see the pop in TVIX. What else? With the British exit, they're saying Brexit may be uncertain now, so that's weighing on the market also in after hours. And we have some news coming out of North Korea again, so that's still on the burners. And Hewlett-Packard expects up to about 12,000 employees to exit company by end of 2018 as part of the former parent's 215 restructuring plan. And so we went ahead and showed you the futures. So that's about it for the major stuff that came out. Let me get this out of the way. and just take another quick look at the SPY. And here's your SPY trying to recover a little bit off of this 243 spot. And so we'll see what they want to do with that. Some good news in the markets today. Well, IWM, nice pop, held. It's back over the 5. It's holding above the 13. It's over the 20 SMA. We got to get through this 142 spot on the IWM. IWC, which is your micro caps, also popped today, so nice candle, but we have this 89 level to get through on that. QQQ, still near all-time highs, and Amazon, holding up. Google holding up. Google L holding up. Tesla crushing the shorts, new highs, trading 370 now on Tesla. BABA had a big run today on raising their guidance. A lot of shorts got crushed in that, and so BABA was a leader today, which brought up JD pop today out of that wedge here that was forming. So JD popped, and let's see, mention Tesla. The XLF was up nicely for the day, 1.15%. KRE was also up for the day, almost up 3%, and that's the regional banks, the KRE. And let's see, IBB was up today, trying to get back over that 295, 296 on the IBB. XBI, which is the biotechs also, but the smaller names, trying to get back over that 72 spot on the XBI. UUP, which represents the dollar, moved up a little bit. USO did not fare so well today. Again, oil names not doing so well, but we are coming down to an area of support, this 925. Let's see if they can make a recovery here around that 925 spot and bounce off it on the USO. If you want to see oil, here's light sweet crude, and that's around that $45 spot on light sweet crude WTI. So that's some of the stuff that moved. Oh, SHOP, wanted to show you that name, trying to break out over $100. So if you get that $100 break, you might get a nice continuation on SHOP. NVIDIA also pushing up and making new all-time highs on NVIDIA. This is a weekly chart, and so beginning of the month, these big funds want to show that they had NVIDIA on their books, and they got upgrades today also, price target increases. So what else can they do? The stock keeps going up, so they have to increase their prices. So that's some of the bigger names, and let me see if there's anything else in my notes. Nope. So we'll go ahead and go right into the watch list. So since Trump didn't get kicked out of the White House today, some of these infrastructure plays are starting to make a little bit of a comeback. So keep on watch tomorrow. AKS, that looks interesting. If we can break out over the highs in that 650 spot, 642 was your high. So if we can take out 645, maybe 650. AMD, we've been talking about it all week. Now looking to break this $13 spot, so maybe 1305. Might get a continuation move with AMD, but we were talking about AMD when it was down here, and I'm still in this name, so it's looking good. APRI, little one, had a 25% jump today. I think it was as high as 30% today. So look for any kind of continuation move in APRI. It's $1.13. And we had a high today in this name of $1.20. So if we can clear that $1.20, we might get a continuation move. But reminder, it is under the 50 SMA here, so just keep that in mind. BLDP did run with plug, PLUG, right, was the start of all this, and that continued up today. And then BLDP, looking to take out this $3 spot on BLDP, so keep an eye on that. and then we have a small resistance area at 305. So 303 might be enough to get this Ballard power going, and I think it trades in Canada. If I BLDP.to. Yeah, this is the Canadian version, and that's trading at $4 on BLDP.to. All right, so keep that Ballard power. Might be one to watch for tomorrow. CCCR, nice pop today, and closed at 270. Had a high of 286. So if we can clear that 275 spot again on CCCR, we might get a continuation in the name. INO finally held some gains on news. If this one can get over that 825 spot, had a high of 833. So if it gets back over 825, 826, 5 million shares traded, maybe it might be for real. Had an upgrade, I think, up to $14, either $11 or $14. Can't remember by who, but it did have an upgrade today also. I think it was Jeffries, but don't hold me to that on that one. KGJI, trying to come out of this consolidation. We have a high on the name of $1.87. So we're looking to take out, 189, 190, and maybe we get a continuation. Nice consolidation here. So maybe this one gets going, and volume did increase on the name. KTOS, defense name, pulled back to the 13 EMA at 1050. I'm looking for maybe like a red to green move in this name tomorrow. 2 million shares traded, and if we can't get the red to green, then we're looking for this 1126 break from this candle here, and we had a high today of 1119. So I'd let it clear 1126. KTOS, beautiful run, pull back, and now they want back in. NCI, as you can see, it's hugging this 400 EMA SMA. Not big volume today, but nice candle. See if there's any kind of continuation. This might be a part of all that infrastructure play. So we had a high today on this name of 2015, and we closed at 2005. So maybe 2020 will be enough to get this one going. NCI, probably more of a swing trade than a day trade on the name. So keep your eye on this one. OHGI has been popping, dropping. Looking for if you can get over this 50 SMA, which is $1.50 on the name. So, it might not happen tomorrow, but we'll have this on watch for an intraday setup. OHGI, and 2 million shares traded today. ONCS, this one had news after the bell, and we got a nice pop in ONCS, and I'm trying to find it for you. So bear with me, I'll be right back. I'll try to find that news. So here's the news on ONCS. Okay, granted orphan drug designation from the FDA for treatment of unresectable metastatic melanoma. Okay, so that's ONCS. So that was granted orphan drug designation. So maybe this can get back over 120, 125 tomorrow. Keep it on watch. And so this is your 5-minute after hours chart, and we'll see what that one wants to do, but that'll be on watch for tomorrow also. OPTT has been popping, getting some volume coming into the name, looking for that 152 breakthrough on this name. And the 50 doesn't get in the way. The 50 SMA does not get in the way till about $1.68. So this one will be on watch for tomorrow. Rambus sneaking back up. Kind of looks like it made a bottom here around, we'll call it 1150. Now it's trying to hold 12, so higher low here. Maybe if it can take out 1220, 1225, 1220. Almost 1 million shares traded in the name today, so this one will be on watch. See if it can, start trailing back up. SLM, nice volume today, over 7 million shares traded, and we're looking for that maybe 1090, $11 break in SLM. So nice pop in that name. SPWR, nice candle today, trying to get over this 825 spot. And you might want to watch FSLR. They had chatter around the name on FSLR. This one can get up over $38 a share. Could get going. 2.3 million shares traded in that. Back to SPWR. So watching for this, 825. STLD, another steel name. This one we're looking for the break of 36, but if you want to try it a little bit earlier, 35.85 might get it going. And we're above the 50 SMA steel stock. This is rolled steel though, so there's a difference. Don't ask me exactly, but read up on it. This one had almost 4 million shares traded in the name, so the steels are making a comeback. If this market should keep going down, maybe we can get some trades in TVIX. So, keep this one on watch. This is not to hold overnight. This is just for intraday trades. TVIX, if we have a weak market tomorrow. So if the market's weak, if you buy this, you play it to the long side. If the market's moving down, this will move up. Okay, so that's TVIX. Next one up is UEC. And we are looking for a higher day break here of $1.52. Now it's had a nice run, but anything can happen in this market. 2 million shares traded. If you can take out that 152, or would like a pullback maybe to about the 140 spot, which is around that 20 SMA on UEC. And since we're watching that one, we'll keep an eye on this URRE. Has not participated yet. I think I saw CCJ was up CCJ, 2 million shares. If you don't like any of those, you can watch this CCJ if it can take out that 950. Just be careful because you have the 20 SMA up there at 954. So you might want to wait till it clears that 954 spot on CCJ. And let me see, what was my next one up? Where are we? URR. This was another inverse. So if the market moves down tomorrow, you might want to keep an eye on UVXY. Once again, if the market moves down, you go long this and it moves up while the market moves down. Same with the VIXY, VIXY. V-Ray, consolidating under the 50 SMA. And medical devices, and here's the 5-minute after hours, but it had a nice pop, pulled back, consolidated. If this can get over 680, maybe we continue up through 7. So that's on V-Ray, but the 50 SMA on this name is up there at 689. So if you wanted to wait till it clears, it tried to get through it here and here and it couldn't do it. So you might want to wait till this clears the 50 SMA. VSTM, nice volume, over 1 million. We had a high today of 238. We closed at 220. So it's still okay. It's holding the 50 SMA. If we can clear the highs today, 238. If you want to try it a little bit earlier, if it gets back over 230, that might be enough to get it going. WKHS, trying to clear this $4 spot. We had a previous high here of 404, so you can try it either at 395 for the break of 4, or wait for the 404 spot to be taken out. Almost 1 million shares traded today on WKHS. X, as the steels were looking much better, has been hugging the 400 SMA, trying to get back over the 400 EMA, the dotted. And we had 30 million shares. Very heavy stock, but can make nice moves intraday. Has a high of 22.28. We're at 21.95, so it can get back over 22.05 approximately. This could give a nice push up. So X will be on watch. XIN, in this consolidation, had a nice volume candle here today. We'll see if this can get over 490, and then look for that $5 break. $4.90, $4.95 for the $5 break on XIN. So Zion, another one that's coming up. Regional banks did really well today. Looking for maybe that 41.50 to possibly get us over 42. But we do have the 100 SMA up here at 42.10. So if you want to wait, this would be more of a swing trade. If you want to wait for it to take out 42.10, just keep in mind, next week is the FOMC with the interest rate decision. So if you own banks, if they raise rates, most likely the banks should pop. If they don't raise rates, then the banks will, probably go down. So, and then GS was also bouncing today. Goldman Sachs, was pushing up off the 200 SMA. This kind of reminds me of Advanced Micro Devices, AMD, how it was holding, that 200, and then it finally popped. Well, GS, maybe that's going to do the same thing. It's holding the 200. Maybe it's ready to, pop if you like to play these bigger names. And here's a Citigroup making, new highs today on Citigroup, and I didn't even check any of these. Bank America popped a little bit. WFC popped a little bit. The other leader is Morgan Stanley. So this one is actually the nicest looking chart. If this can clear Morgan Stanley, if it can get back over 44.25, you might get a continuation move in Morgan Stanley. It's coming out of this consolidation here. Let me go ahead and add that to my charts. Morgan Stanley. I kind of like that one. So we'll see what tomorrow is going to bring with the overnight futures and whatnot. Zion we did. Zynga, this is the one that got upgraded after the bell. So this will be on watch, but it popped already. It's pulled back. So let's see. Trade as high as 376. So that puts it above all that mess right there. That's a pretty big move for Zynga. So we'll see. And it doesn't really move well intraday, but I just thought I'd put that out there to you. And the other one that's in that sector, I think, is Glue, right? GLUU. So that one's not doing too much, but this could follow Zynga. All right, so keep that in mind, GLUU. But once again, not a very good intraday trader, more probably a swing trade if you want to play this name. So that's basically all I have. Good trading tomorrow for Friday. Let me bring over the futures one more time, and as you can see, they've already started to recover. We were down, 66? Now we're down half of that. The SPY is, the S&Ps are recovering. And let me bring over my SPY chart, SPY, 5-minute chart. We were down here, so we bounced off this 243, and we're heading back up for right now on the SPY. So that's going to be it. Just a reminder, there'll be more videos coming out over the weekend. Let's get ready for the week ahead will be coming out, and a stock watch list will also be coming out. I try to get the let's get ready for the week ahead out there by Saturday, and the stocks watch I try to get out by Sunday. So hopefully that will happen. Thank you very much for listening. Please hit the subscribe button, and this way you can be alerted to your email box when I do new videos. I know a lot of you follow me on Twitter, but I would like to not put a notification out on Twitter. I would like to just have it go to your email box. So if you hit that subscribe button and then hit that alert and then hit save, and then you'll be emailed when the videos come out. So thank you very much for listening. This has been Zozo Stock Watch. Let's get ready for June 9th, and you are more ready than you were before. Thank you very much for listening, and have a great day.